Yes, welcome everybody. This is VOLTHA TST meeting on September 3rd, 2024. I think the last meeting was the last that we had Joy with us, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so let's go first with this AMI image problem. Eric, do you have any updates here? So last week we said
Yeah,
that,
so sorry,
yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. Last week we said that there are some pipelines that, succeed now and some still failing. So what's the status now?
So right now I've been working on getting a more up-to-date image going just to see uh basically if some of the problems with certain builds could be fixed by running a newer OS with newer software. The Ubuntu 18.04 images are pretty out of date at this point.
Mhm.
Um, So pretty much right at end of day on Friday, I did get a Ubuntu 24.04 AMI built, so I can start testing that today. Um, and in terms of that TLS error, I sent you on Slack
Yeah.
that one just needed an updated BusyBox.
Okay. So let's start with the pipe upstream patch pipeline. So I see that there are a lot of um, verifications jobs running successfully with this. These are all are running with Ubuntu 18 AMI image, isn't it?
Correct.
So still some are failing with this, but you say that we're going to use a new image with Ubuntu 20 or 22, you said?
24 actually.
24, okay. So all these patches will run again with 24.
Um, no,
What's the
I
plan
wasn't
currently?
planning
Yeah,
on doing that. I wanted to see if certain jobs that are failing still fail with the updated software, but at this point, I don't think we want to just like switch over to it. Um,
got it.
I think we'll need to run on 1804 until a bunch of things have been updated to run on 2404.
Okay, got it. So you're going to do tests for these failing patches, or you're
Yeah.
going to do tests with the, pipeline jobs for daily tests, etc. For this failing patch pipelines.
Yes. I'm
Okay,
doing the failing verification jobs.
okay then. Okay,
That's
then.
my focus.
Okay, that's cool. Let's wait for this. And on the other hand, there are some failures. I checked some of these, jobs we have for tests, daily tests. So there are some tests are green, some of them permanently red, and some have transit errors, like sometimes fail and sometimes succeed.
Hmm.
Yes, he in these jobs there are two um, constant, common errors, which are, first one is this TLS error. I, sent you on Slack as also, and you're saying that this is about the BizBox and will be fixed. And the other one is about, you know, both CTL, and some pipelines sometimes says that both CTL command is not found.
Hmm.
This is another error commonly on these um, test pipelines.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen
Yes.
that.
And beside these two problems, there are some problems on some pipelines that are caused because of the software, probably this one and some others. I don't know. Anyways, my request from the TST members, please go to check this VOLTHA test view and check the pipelines here for test errors, software errors, and try to open the bugs for this, and then we can try to fix them.
Okay, Mahir, I just had question on the build pipelines. So I joined a couple of minutes late. So the build pipelines which are running now are with Ubuntu 1.18 or
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
So now, okay, fine. I think so. The pipelines look fine. Okay, that should be fine.
They are working with Ubuntu 18.04. Actually, I'm on the other hand trying to update the VOLTHA system test directory for the new Ubuntu version. I'm trying to fix the problems with Python and robot version because they're too old. They need to be upgraded before this Ubuntu upgrade. So I'm working on this patch also. And Eric, can I get your comment on that actually? I mean, I'm working on this patch on VOLTHA system test, which I updated Python version and robot framework version on my environment and run the test. So I did the change in robot framework for the robot files for this new robot version. So everything seems okay, but I wanted to test it with, our Jenkins pipelines. So I upstreamed this patch and I started some tests. I actually triggered some tests here, on Jenkins servers and, put an AMA image on Amazon that was, I guess, what was it? Ubuntu 24 or 20 something. Which I expect that have the latest version of Python in it. I think there was another Ubuntu AMA image here.
Yeah, the one that's Ubuntu base build 2404.
Yeah, this one, yeah, probably. So I did a test with this, and I'm not sure if this is a correct way of doing things, What I'm looking for is, if I run tests for this new Python and, robot framework with the Ubuntu 18.04 image, then probably the Python that is installed in this Ubuntu is very old, and I couldn't get what I want.
Okay, I can take, well, so I need to add this new build image that I just created to Jenkins, and then I can let you know what the label is, and you can have it run there.
Okay. I saw on this some of these, say, pipelines, when you try to build them, you can put the image name on them. So you can select which image you want to run them with. So I changed this to the image that I want, from Ubuntu 24 something, as you said, and put my VOLTHA system test chains here and run the test to see if, my patch is okay with the new version of Robot, Python, and Ubuntu. Okay, saying that, as I said, please, TST members should go and check these, pipelines. We need to fix them all and turn them to green. Eric is working on this update AMA image, but we also need to deal with them for the failing tests.
Yeah. So since the build pipelines are green, can we start merging them? Because
Sorry, merging them?
since
Merging the patches.
yeah,
Yeah,
merge the patches.
yeah, the next item that I put on the agenda is about that. We need to decide if we can resume to the code reviews again and start to merge them. Because as you said, the pretty much of the pipe, patches are Python patches are running successfully. They're green. A few failing ones, but Eric said he's working on them. So do we need to start code reviews again, and should we merge them if they're okay? To me, we need to start reviews again because at least they are verified, but I'm not sure if we need to merge them before all these test pipelines return to green.
Okay.
What's your opinion?
Yeah. So the patches are getting piled up from long. And actually, there are more patches which probably have not been rebased from quite some long time. So
Yes.
they are in at least 2030s. That would be one problem if you avoid merging them to the main line. And also I would agree with you because now the pipelines, the test pipelines, if we can get them green once and then start merging one by one, we'll at least come to know which merge has created a problem.
Yes.
Now we merge most of them, then we'll never know what is causing problem. There'll be a lot of more bugs also probably induced with them.
Yeah. So reviewing is okay to me, and putting +1s, 2s on them is okay, but merging is a bit problematic. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start, to review them one by one because this takes time also. There are a lot of patches waiting there. And after all, the problems fixed, we will be ready to merge them quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Any other? Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Sure. I'm fine. And this test pipelines, we are doing or we are getting as of now what we are working on is only with the BBSIM ones.
Yes. This VOLTHA 2.x test, all of them are, BBSIM tests.
Okay. I had a question on the hardware tests as well. Yeah, should the community take up and fix the hardware tests as well, just as we are doing for the BBSIM test? I know it depends on the VPN and the lab here in Berlin. That anyway will be sorted out with the PISTN, but what about the pipelines? Will the community be able to take up?
Yes, at the end of the day, the hardware tests also need to be, run successfully, and whatever needs to be done on the hardware test also, test lab also. Agree on that. But it's another story. So if we can succeed with at least baby sim test, my opinion is to, start merging, actually.
Yeah, that I agree. If
Mhm.
we are fine with BBSIM test, then we can go ahead and merge them. That should
Yeah.
be fine. Okay.
So any opinions from anyone else about this code review and merging decision we have?
So these pipeline failures with the BBSIM, Mahir, are these the real test failures, or is just very beginning? Some prerequisites are not being met, and
Some
it's good.
of them, as I said, they're about the prerequisites and installing VoltCTL, downloading VoltCTL, etc. That I actually saw on the test till now, because I haven't checked all of the tests yet. Checked some of them, but some of them has test failures, actual test failures on them. Ping test failing, or wrong state of device, etc. Type of errors I saw on the pipeline. So some of them are software
Okay.
tests failing.
Ping test. Okay, it's BBSIM. I thought there is no ping test with BBSIM. Okay, I'll check.
Yeah.
Yeah, you in generic you meant,
It's
right? Yeah.
it's comment on the stage, so probably it does something else. I don't know, but we need
Okay,
to
fine.
check. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So we'll start looking at it, because let's keep the priority to getting it to green first. So yeah.
Yes. I think all these pipelines are very important and need to be green. I see only one team test here. Not sure about that, but other than this team workflow, all the other workflows are important and needs to be turned to green.
Yeah, I think so. We should start with the basic ones, and then move on.
Yeah.
At
Yes.
least like there are a few, I think so, restart tests and all that we can keep it later,
Yes.
but at least the basic ones we should target.
Yes. The main basic, is VOLTA, which is it? Yeah, VOLTA test, BabySim,
Mm,
then OpenONE Go tests.
mm.
These are multiple ONE, multiple OLT tests. Probably same with the periodic VOLTA test BBSIM, but with multi-UNA and multi-OLTs. These are also important to me. Other than that, there's a memory leak test. This second priority, I guess.
Yeah, and Mahir, what I think we should do is let's get basic test suits which have to be green at least so that the merges can go in. If we can come out with those test suits, then we can start, we can do merging the merge request.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'll also have a look at these test suits and come up. We'll sync up later offline, and we'll
Okay.
come up with a few test suits which have to be there in green.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yep.
Amash. Yeah. Okay, if there's no other comments, the next item is about status on CBAR reference design. Michelle, last week you said that you're going to, check its mechanics, who edits this SEBA RD document and who reviews on them, and how we can publish it and release it. So last week we said that in the options that you previously mentioned, we can go with the first option. But there was a question from Serkant, I guess, about review process and publishing process. do we have any any update here?
I don't have an update. I will follow up and see if I can get one, but I don't have anything new to report. I'm still waiting to hear back on what the next steps are.
Okay, okay, thank you. So that was all in the agenda. So floor is open for any new comments, discussions, or topics you want to talk on. Okay, if not, then see you all next week.
See you, Mahir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
See you
bye.
all. Bye bye.